Well, we are reaching the end of the first day. Well, 2 hours shy of it. How far do you think I've gotten? Remember, we're trying to beat 184. Am I close? Within one day, am I close to that? Have I been perfectly efficient? Well, we know the answer to that's no. But, uh, I might start shifting away from the 3 hour runs to longer ones, though I have no idea how long they should actually be at this point. Hmm. 167! Not bad. Let's see if I can take it a step further. This is not high enough of a rebirth number. No, this is unacceptably low. Well, oh, by the way, a new thing just popped up. I know I might be a little bit late noticing. I might be late noticing it, but the Divine Hut. This is well, I will find out what it is in an hour. It said something about making your rebirth stronger by spending divinity or something, but it'll probably need a lot of levels to be relevant. Okay, I think I don't know. I feel like I could clear one more if I give it 5 minutes. But this is a pretty good snapshot of where we're at. Look, we went from 300 to 400 already. Yeah, I definitely can't be doing 3 hour runs anymore. We need to make them longer. I'm gonna do a 6 hour run. A 6 hour run. I'm gonna do a 6 hour run, and then I'll see where it takes me from there. I'm just doing it by feel, honestly. I'm just doing it by feel after all these years of playing the game. Hopefully my instincts are not too far wrong, but somebody with, you know, who sits down and does all the math can probably do this a hell of a lot better. Sure, yeah. Let's check out my adventurer. My adventurer is now level 103. Hooray for onion waves. So, we're growing more and more powerful over time. It means we kick more and more butt over time. In 24 hours, it'll only gain 4 more class levels. Is that really worth continuing to do? Or should I switch back to the hunter? Hmm. Ow. The hunter can't get any further on her own. Um, but do I really think the Onion Knight is going to be any better at fighting this thing? Not particularly. If I could, though, I'd get access to the pills. It doesn't sound that hard. 250 does not sound difficult. I should be able to bring this down. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop that. If I'm not even close, there's no reason to think that 4 more class levels make a difference. Let's have a look at you. Okay, see that? That's a problem right there. Maybe if I could dispel that. Huh. Slishity slash, slashity slish. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No, sir, this is not working. No, 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 that's not even close. Ah. Despite how tough we are, that thing is too much for us. Hmm. Welp. Alright, let's try a couple different classes. So, that's not working out. Let's try the Hunter again at level 149. Perhaps we can do something. So, we've got good old aimed shot, and we've got careful shot, and we've got bow mastery. We always want to have core boost. I mean, always. Speed boost and, you know, honestly, I think ambush. It's not going to make that big of a difference, but you know, we're trying to just get a win right now. All right, we put on our best bow. Where's our best bow? Where is our best bow? Am I just not seeing what's in front? There it is. What's right in front of my face? Okay. So we've got all these cores and everything on everything. How close are we to being able to... I'm gonna put you over here so you heal for a little bit, okay? You just need to heal a little bit before we go in for the fight. Okay, you are a guy. You just need to get a little bit, just a little bit bigger. Well, I got a good amount of stuff there. Okay. I'll take you and I'm gonna put you... No, it's hit points. I don't have enough hit points. Let's see, let's see. So if I go here, that sped that up a little bit. Here? I think that's helping. You just need to be strong enough to take a hit and you'll defeat the boss instantly. That's the situation. Alright, are you healthy enough yet? Yeah, you're healthy enough. I could bring you higher, but you've got the potion ready to your lips. You're at half health. Let's see what happens. It's just a question of how close are you. I can change your equipment loadout to be less DPS and more resistance. Okay. It's spamming electric beam, but what if it uses its other technique? I mean, if it just threw spam those at me all day, I'd be fine. Or maybe not. We are losing health. Miss? Well, I still need to see what a magic blast does. Okay, that hits pretty hard. I'm not surviving here. We will definitely fall. Oh no, I screwed things up. Oh, I hate when I do this. Okay, hold on. I need... Alright, this needs to be aimed shot. This one needs to be careful shot. And, what if I used a trap? There's also a weakening shot. I never used these. Alright, let's see what happens. We're just gonna simulate this time. Ooh, we do good one of these. Was dead 90% of the time. Okay. So, what if I added trap to that? Do you even use the traps? Oh, yeah, dead less of the time. That had an impact. Alright, let's say we mix weakening shot into it. So, now she's getting stunned. She's getting weakened. 70%. 70%. All right. This is damage mitigation set. Uh, this will dramatically reduce my damage, but I can play with the cores if it looks like it helps. So now we are not hitting very hard. It's down to 50% of the time. Oh, I might as well put the XP boost back on. Hmm. I don't know if a couple of levels will make a big difference. If I put in a bunch of resistance boosts stolen out of the other set, I mean, that couldn't hurt. Oh, right, I cashed in all my cores. I needed the research. Well, we're the correct class to get new cores. Um, I'll just collect some cores. Maybe even try to level them up to boost resistance. And then I'll put on the bronze set and see if that's good enough to fight here. I wish... I could spend... Probably be good to level these up a little too. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, which one was it? Let me see. Okay, cores. Let me see your cores. Tyrant is defense. Okay, Amons. Alright. Those are over here. So I'm going to let you fight these for a bit. And you're just going to try to gather some Amon cores. We'll fuse them together. We'll see equipping all that, boosting your resist massively, if that couldn't have an effect. We'll probably want to hunt a bunch of Shaxes as well. We just want to reduce its incoming damage to the point the potions will help. If I could spend a bunch of time as an alchemist to make my potions heal better, that would do it too. But, well, we'll see. I don't think you're going to level either of these while doing this, but they were clearly having an impact on that fight. Obviously, these should both be fast, because we don't care about damage or anything. We're just trying to stun the enemy and lower its attack. So, that would make more sense. And then, yeah. Yeah, this looks about right. I don't think there's a lot else I can do for fine-tuning, though. Alright, by now, I must be buff enough. Let's wait till those hit points fill all the way up and give it a whack. 10 minutes to get one step. Oh, well, this was at 400, and now it's at basically more than, it's like 3.5 times what it was. Just from the last 10 minutes of waiting. Makes you wonder if you should wait another hour. I could do that. I could just set these to 1 hour right now. Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? I don't know. Generally, it's better to do faster rebirths if you can, so that you can keep climbing faster, but there's a tipping point. There's a tipping point. I feel like I should be able to... Oh, there it goes. Okay, there we go. We're ready. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, in less than a day, we're up to here. That's Peepaw 168. We have surpassed our previous record within a single day. Ah! With an hour and 47 minutes left in the day. Alright. This has been a long overdue RTI run, I tell ya. But although I was sometimes brushing, I mentioned this, I was sometimes brushing against the limit, not all that often. And I didn't feel like I'd actually be going all that much higher ever. Like, like maybe one P-ball higher. Because I don't, I'm not going around swooshing or anything. Swooshing? Whatever it's called. The thing. The thing where you sit around and do nothing for an extended period and gain stats that way. I feel like a lot of the game design over the years has been more and more ways to prevent players from doing that. So many of the mechanics have limits now where it's like, well, after a week, the bonus goes away. Well, anyway, 6 hours, that changes the equation. Now I want to run this for a little while at the start. It changes how I approach a lot of things. So anyway. What happened? Didn't I upgrade this? What happened? I swear I... Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, maybe every time I rebirth, I need to build this again. That wouldn't be great. You can spend divinity to improve your main stats for your current and even your next rebirth. Alright. You need to slot in pets to convert that divinity to stat boost. How much you gain depend on the amount of pets, their dungeon level, class level, and growth. Well, that's a lot of things. So I need to find pets I've retired from the dungeon and didn't drain, huh? Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, boop. Yeah, so we'll see how things are, see how things are in another 24 hours, I guess. I don't know, unless something exciting happens between now and then. This says highest P-ball. Other challenges will say highest God, and then it adds in the other, But no, this says highest P-ball specifically, and that... Well, anyway, so we're 2 days in, and we have surpassed the previous record. 184? 184. Well, we haven't surpassed it yet. Okay, well, we're close to... I thought I would knock one more out. I feel like I should knock one more out. Anyway, in the world of adventuring, we are now knocking out Miss Horns. Yep. So, consistently, by adding in the things and leveling them up, we've got, more resistance, more speed. Is good. Is good. She never actually takes me down anymore. So that's good. That means a few different things. First of all, she's dropping super mana herbs, which is something I was actually out of. So super mana herbs, very nice thing to have. But also, I can make these. Not yet, though. Actually, can I? Am I thinking about the wrong thing? Hold on, so much again. No, I can't. No, I'm thinking the net. Well, no, I don't think she does. She does. She has Wise Herb, Energy Flower. Wise Herb. I might be able to make speed pills. But that's not what I really want. I want the full set. Sooner or later, she's going to drop a core. I don't know what it's going to do. Maybe an intelligence boost? I don't know. I don't know what the Empress is going to give me. Something. Anyway, even if it's just speed boost, that's still something. That'll still be something. Well, we'll just have to keep on going. I don't think 13 hours is enough. I might have to start doing 24-hour runs. I'll look at it in 12 hours and make a decision. For 12 hours. I mean, if this was a 3-hour run, I'd be ecstatic. A 6-hour run, I'd be happy. But for 12 hours? Oh, also, one other thing to say. I don't have one yet. Hold on a second. Let's add more things. It looks not so great, huh? Whatever. Important thing is, this is pretty good. I mean, this is pretty good. Ah, I mean, what else can I say? I wish there was... Let's see. Okay, there you go. Alright. I think... Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Go back there. Okay, yeah, we're still upgrading it, too. It's still fairly low level. If I had started this challenge with this at its highest level, who knows how much of an impact that could have had. Probably not a huge impact for the short runs. Maybe a 3-hour run could be impacted. It might have been the difference between knocking out a P-ball here or there. Maybe. Maybe. But it's good I have it on these 12-hour runs, and if I could level it up more, that'd be even better. Alright, we're going to continue. Come on, I feel like it's so close. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. It's um hmm hmm I need to be just a little bit stronger. Just the tiniest bit. There's hit points. I need hit points. Is that the problem? Hold on. Okay. The lucky draws doubled some things, but not the hit point things. That's affecting my numbers, my overall number, without actually giving me the hit points I need to slug this thing in the face. That's usually where the problem is. Lack of sufficient hit points. I gotta knock one more down. Anyway, that's where we're at. Alright. The 24-hour run. Well, almost 24 hours. We're getting there. We're getting there. Give it another 20 minutes. Alright, the important thing is we now have a lot of divinity. We now have a lot more divinity. Well, that's actually only one doubling. We need more. Give me more. Open another 100. Okay. That's looking more like it. That's going to take a bit to spend through now, isn't it? Maybe later. Okay, so... Put this here. And put that there. Okay. We're not spending like crazy and it's barely moving the needle. Like, holy crap, nothing's happening. Okay, while that's going on, I'm gonna go a little over 24 hours because, why not? Let's see, we've got basically 4 days left, a little under. Should I do a single rebirth for all of it, or should I do another 24-hour one? Oh, boy, decisions. We are currently at 191. Yeah, it's not bad at all. That's not bad. Hmm. 7 is a pretty big jump. It's a start anyway. I'll give it an hour. See if I can punch any further. Hmm. 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 I don't think I can burn through all this in an hour. I don't know, I'll make a decision after this. Hmm. 24-hour run. This isn't great, but I feel like it's a lot still. You know what? We should probably do one more 24-ish hour run, maybe a little longer than 24, and then it should just, the rest of it should just be one long run, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. Or maybe two 24-hour runs? I don't know. All I know is that's a lot. And this has a 32x bonus on it right now, so we're really kicking butt right now. Physical only got a ×4. Poor physical. You're lagging behind. Growth isn't that fast in our punchy powers. I kind of screwed up this run. I left it on this way longer than I intended. But I mean, it's fine. Honestly, our stats are a little bit all over the place, but I'll put you here. Yeah. HP is, as usual, the discerning stat. So that's the determining stat. Anyway, I'll probably hold out just until I can knock one more down, and then rebirth, and we'll see where it goes from here. How far do I get in the end? That is the question. Let's see here. Right. I have a very powerful divinity generator. We have 1.5 days left after this, and I intend to have a lot of divinity. I basically want to have all the divinity, so much I will never have to worry about running out. So, to that end, even my battle crystal is very strong. Alright, we should be able to start investing over here. Yeah, that seems like a good amount. I should be able to start building things. Start getting serious about all the various things I need to do. We're going to pull 100 pulls in a second. Then 15 seconds. It's wait till you see how high we get. We're going to knock down so many P-balls. Maybe not that many. But then again, I don't know. Who knows? I actually don't know what it's going to end up being. Huh. Alright. That is a lot of divinity. That is actually a difficult amount of divinity to spend, but I could do it. Hmm. It's not enough. It's not enough! I need more! What a pity. I have to wait. I have to wait quite a while to get more. Hmm. Well, what can you do? Alright, let's see. We are just going to start spending a lot now. Let's see, this is worthless to me. Rebirths no longer mean anything. I'll put this up to 10. By the way, this thing's amazing. It's only at level 6, and it's amazing. I don't think I can find another pet with dungeon levels. I would have to probably level a pet up deliberately. Even these are really old from a long time ago. I haven't paid any attention to dungeon levels in so long. But even as it stands, I mean, these are crazy bonuses here. And I started them late too, because it doesn't automatically start when you rebirth, and I forget to come in here and turn this thing on. Empty in never. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, anyway, not a whole lot else to say. We're using the speed pills. I mean, look, I actually turned the weakening shots and everything, the traps, all of it's off now. So we're knocking them over pretty fast at this point. That's a pretty good amount of XP, I guess. Not as much as it could be, but you know, it's okay. I could, I don't know. The XP isn't really the point, though. The point is the materials and getting the speeds here. Uh, Man, I need to spend more time with the alchemist to unlock that wisdom pill, and then, oh, geez, you need to eat like a million of those too. Can I use more than one at a time? Hmm. I am beating this, but this guy over here. Hmm. Hmm. Even if I, even if I slotted in as much earth resistance and is it defense or resistance? Blast makes it sound like a spell. This might be resistance. But then again, it's a golem. It should be physical. I don't know. I don't know which stat I need. Unclear. Point is, this thing's way too strong. Like, just way too strong. Yeah. Maybe if I had the next tier of potions? Then again, maybe not. This thing looks to be a bit much. It's got the tough root, the Zerk shrooms. Hmm. Does anybody have the dragon flower yet? I don't think dragon flowers are up for grabs at this time. So can't even do that. Hmm. Hmm. How to defeat Golem. Become faster! Step 1. Become fast. I can already make... I'm making them faster than I can use them. I think drop boost is helping with that. Hmm. Part of me wants to detach this game from idling to rule the gods and just make it its own thing. but it needs... Well, anyway. Alright, so we're pretty much set how things are going to go for a while. Not really much else to say. We're just gonna stat up. Actually, you aren't really gonna stay here. No, you're going to go here. Might as well get some create speed, get these up for a while. And these are really good to get up. Yeah, it's really good to get these stats higher. They give you huge multiplier. We're currently sitting at 410. But we could be bigger. We could be so much bigger. We will be so much bigger. Well, anyway. Oh, man. What a journey it's been. The number to beat is 184. Well, I think we may have done just a little bit better than that. We've got 14 and a half minutes left. Let's see. Hold on a second. Give me every possible edge here. All right. Hit it. 200? 206. We beat 205 of them. 21. We improved it by 21. We improved the record by enough to let it drink. Oh, man. Wow. Well, that's it. We've done the road to infinity. You reach the end of the road of infinity, and you have infinity. I mean, that's how it works, obviously, right? Yep, that's it. We beat idling to rule the gods. Longest RPG I've ever played. Man, it took me like, what, 8 years? I think it's almost 9 years now? Oh, man. I mean, I've had other games I played more, like Master of Magic, but, you know, not as a single game, though. This is something you play over and over again. This, what's that? What's that? There's still more to do? No, there isn't. No, this is the end. Well, here, we'll finish it. We're at the end of the road. We got infinity. There you go. See that? Yeah, infinity. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, infinity's all around. Even my powers of deception are infinite now. Ah, pets? You think I'm missing some pets? Oh, you gotta get out of here. No, we got them all. Look at them all. Check it out. Why, I've got more than all the pets. We've got infinity pets. Look, I've got the manticore, I've got the mad scientist, the shrine maiden, the chipmunks, the good ones. Yeah, there you go. I got the turbo chicken, I've got a thrombo, I've got Hyperion, I've got the bowl of oatmeal, I've got NGU idol. Oh, that one's actually kind of OP, actually. And I've got the alphabet. And of course, I've got the Greek alphabet. And of course, I've got Prinny Ball. I mean, what do you think we were fighting him all this time for? This was all just taming him, obviously. Yep. And it goes without saying, the adventure is infinite too. Because, of course we are. Of course we are. So, this has been idling to rule the gods. And until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.